On June 5th, GitHub disabled 73 repositories belonging to Microsoft, including some of Microsoft's most used official tooling. One of them was Azure Functions Action, the GitHub action that thousands of customers reference in their pipelines to deploy Azure Functions. The takedowns happened in 2 waves, completed inside 105 seconds. The compromise was the Miasma Worm, a supply chain campaign that's now reached more than 113 GitHub repositories across dozens of organizations. What sets this compromise apart from typical NPM or PyPI supply chain attacks is that the attackers didn't try to sneak malicious code into a published package. They committed configuration files directly into the repository, files that get read and executed by the AI coding tools that developers now run in their editors. In the compromised commit, 4 files were planted: a Claude Code session start hook, an identical hook for Gemini CLI, a cursorrules file flagged with always apply, and a Visual Studio Code tasks file set to auto-run on folder open. This means the dangerous moment wasn't cloning the repository by itself, it was opening it in a trusted editor or AI coding tool that honored the committed configuration files. Once opened, one of those AI tool configurations would trigger the same thing: a 4.6 megabyte obfuscated JavaScript payload, also committed into the repo, that scraped credentials for AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, Kubernetes, and another 90+ developer tools out of the environment and exfiltrated them. This particular technique bypasses everything most teams use to defend against supply chain attacks. There's no malicious dependency to flag or post-install hook on an NPM package, just a file the developer's AI tool is configured to trust the moment they open the project. The worm overlaps with code from a threat group called Team PCP, which built the original mini Shai-Hulud supply chain worm and then open sourced it. So Miasma could be Team PCP, or it could be a separate operator running a forked version. Either way, this is the second supply chain hit on the same Microsoft team, the Durable Task Project, in 17 days. Step Security tracked the earlier one, a PyPI attack on durable task packages, on May 19th. Microsoft's public statement to Bleeping Computer described the disabled repositories as an internal management issue, and said the company had notified a small number of customers who may have pulled down content from the affected repositories. The register also asked for comment, but didn't get one. If you have CI/CD or development environments that consume code from Microsoft Azure, Microsoft, or Azure samples GitHub organizations, you should check what you pulled in over the last few days and rotate any developer cloud credentials that touched a Microsoft repo since the start of June. So what defends against this new vector? Step Security's recommendation is straightforward. You should treat AI coding tool configuration files the same way you treat any other executable code committed to a repo. Don't implicitly trust them and review them for malicious instructions.